Molnar, and I'm the owner of Molnar Gallery, which opened in 2008 in Budapest. Well, I studied economics, and I did a lot of non-profit projects in the art scene before I started my gallery. So I have like 10 years of experience in the business sector, and also like about 10-15 years of experience as a non-profit curator, and I did different projects in the art world before I started the gallery. Well, it had many reasons. I was very much fascinated by contemporary art. Of course, I think it's very important. This business is really different from any other business in the world. So I think that you need some kind of engagement to the art world, definitely. But also it had some personal motivations as well. I wanted to create my own company. I wanted to do my own decisions, and also before I worked for international companies, which is it's a big engagement, and I thought that I prefer to work independently and more flexible, in a more flexible way. It's difficult. I think it's the most difficult part. So I have a full-time assistant in the gallery, but in a lot of times I feel that we are lack of resources because we do 5 international art fairs, which is really a lot. It's just something as the gallery develops, then we should probably, or I should consider I'm not against having once a partner and do something like a joint gallery. It happens in the art world. Well, there are artists we are working together since the beginning, and we also have new artists, which is important that we always have kind of curated program. Even if we have a solo exhibition, it's very important that we have a concept, and we always try to focus on the theoretical part as well. And we also try to do at least once every year a group show with a certain topic. And also when we go for art fairs, we like to have curated booths and have a certain concept for every booth. Well, of course I try to visit exhibitions where you can find young artists, but I think it's sometimes rather through personal relationship. For example, one of the artists I just met completely. It was a coincidence. I met her on an opening. We started to talk, and it became a relationship later. I mean, she became the artist of the gallery. But with some other artists, it happened that I saw some work somewhere, and I was so much interested that I contacted the artist. But we also received many applications from young artists, and sometimes it happens that we take one of them. But my opinion is that we have to work long term with the artists. So of course we don't have a big capacity. So we can take maybe one new artist every year, and of course it happens that one artist leaves the gallery as well. Still, I think we have to have one crisis. I think that's very important. I personally believe that an artwork cannot have more prices, even if it's exhibited somewhere else. It's a very competitive business, especially for mid-level galleries. But I consider myself as an emerging gallery. We are young and we are coming from an emerging area or region, but it's very competitive, and it's difficult to get into really good art fairs, and the amazing supply of artists and galleries, and collectors. There are collectors, but that's it's not an easy business, I would say. Yeah, I think I agree with you that there is a kind of trend now, and it's this period from the 70s. It became really popular, and we also have at least one artist who was really active in this period, and he has amazing and interesting pieces. We will have a solo exhibition of him next year. His name is István Gallerist, but also the other, important Hungarian galleries. I think most of them, they have an artist from this period, and generally I agree that this region is interesting because we were behind the Iron Curtain, and of course, art was different that time, and it has a certain character, this former Eastern Bloc, and I think it became interesting internationally in the recent years, which is good. I'm happy about that. Yeah. Of course, because financially it's very hard to finance art fairs, and as we don't have a strong local collector base, it's very difficult to go on, because art fairs, we are happy if we can cover our costs, so it's not really the big selling points, but yeah, it's a hard business everywhere. I believe it's not easy.